Hi, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin here with another video tutorial for you guys today, and welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, today we're going to create with this new stamp set out of the new annual catalog, Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog for 2020-21. And it's called Way to Goat. And I actually really do think this is a cute stamp set. I don't know. I'm not why I'm into these animals all of a sudden here lately, but I thought I would create a waterfall card. I haven't created one of those in forever. I mean, last time I created one of those probably 10 years ago. So I thought, well, let's, put it in Vlogtober. And this is going to be a birthday card. And it's going to be kind of a male birthday card. I guess you could give it to a girl too, but we're going to be using Native Navy and Basic Gray for our colors. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock cut at 9 by 2 1/4 because my squares are a little bit larger than I think the original design. And I'm just going to use my paper trimmer to score, okay, because it makes it a little bit easier. I can't find my measurements here, of course. Okay, so we're going to score at 2 inches and then 2 3/4. Okay. And then 3 1/2, and then at 4. Okay, like that. Really quick and easy. I like that. And then you're just gonna burnish it with your fingers. You don't have to just use a bone folder. So here is your 9-inch, and here's all your score lines are on this side, right? So you're gonna fold it like this. And this is going to become your top. And then you just go back and press those each score line. So it's going to go like this. Okay, because you're going to pull this and this is going to come up. All right, so now we have, if you can see, you've got 1/2 inch, 3/4, 3/4, and then this is 2 inches here. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side and we're going to do all of our stamping. Okay, so we're going to get out 4 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 square piece of Whisper White. So we've got these, okay, and then we've also got a piece of Whisper White that we're gonna for the inside of the card that is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, so let's get out our stamp set and get our goats. So I'm just gonna get over here and put all my stamps out. It'll be a little easier on me. So we're gonna be using all 3 of these goats, and then happy birthday, you old goat. I got you a cake, but I ate it. Okay, so I'm going to get all these together. So we're going to take, now I know I've got 4 pieces of Whisper White, but only 3 goats. Okay, so this is what I thought I would do. I would take this one, and he would be the first and the last one. So the first and the fourth one. So we're going to get out these two little squares, and get us out. We're going to use Basic Gray to stamp in. Okay, that's the only color we're using today. So we're going to take over here and just stamp him right in the middle. Okay, and then stamp him again. I don't think they're going to be paying a whole lot of attention that it's the same goat, you know what I mean? But we will, but they won't. They'll be just thinking, how nice, they gave me a homemade birthday card. They're going to stamp, oh, I got that one a little bit too rough there. This little dancing one, he's dancing the jig for the birthday boy or girl. And then this one is a little larger. That's why I cut my squares at 2 1/4. So he's a little bit larger, but he's just gonna have to like be cut off a little bit. You're just wanting the main part of him. Okay, which his feet's okay. Look at that little flower on there. Now what you could do, if you want to come back, you could use the Stampin' Blend and go back and color him in. That'd be fine. You could even color the little flower in if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to lay these out over here the way I'm going to lay them on my waterfall. Okay, and then on this one for inside of the card, I'm going to stamp this, but I ate it. Okay, right in the middle. Like that. Simple sentiment in the middle. And then this one, so here's our waterfall, if I could speak. This is the front of it because that's where we're going to pull it, right? This is the inside that's going to kind of like go through like this. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this as well. And I'm going to stamp this big guy because I just thought he was so cute with that flower. And I'm going to stamp him right about there, like that. Then I'm going to come over here and put happy birthday, you old goat. Like right there. And then right here, I'm going to say, I got you a cake. Happy birthday, you old goat. I got you a cake. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take out our, I cannot remember the name of this label, and I just used it a while ago, the other day, or whenever it was that you guys seen that video. But we're going to use this side right here for the ribbon slit, like a little slit. And I'm just going to eyeball it and put it, you know, about in the middle. But I will tell you how far I'm going to go. So the edge of this is going to, I'm going to see it right here at the edge of that. Okay. So that's kind of going to be my guide for that. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it on the center, like so. All right, so I think now we're going to go ahead and put our waterfall together. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some adhesive. And we're going to put adhesive. We're going to start with this one first, okay? So here's your slit that's inside. This is the 2-inch square right here, or 2 inch by 2 1/4, I think. Yeah, the biggest square. And we're going to put adhesive at the top like this, okay? And then we're going to, oh wait, first we got to get our mats. What the heck am I doing? I've got 4 2 3/8 by 2 3/8 squares to mat our little guys on. What was I thinking? I was trying to get ahead of the game, wasn't I? I'm not. All right, just gonna mat these real quick. Isn't this little goat just adorable? I mean, come on, guys. He is kind of cute. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to put him on there. And I thought, the reason why I thought mail card for this, because, I don't know, old goat. You don't want to really call a lady old goat, right? You know what I mean? But you could, I guess, if you have that kind of relationship. But not many ladies want to be called the old goat. Unless maybe you're turning 21 or 30 or something like that. Then that's a little bit, I guess, friendlier. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. If you guys make this for a girl, you have to tell me. All right, then I'm just going to line this up with my first, just trying to get this where you guys can see it, my first score line right here. And you just want to make sure that it's even on each side because this is a little bit smaller than this. So I'm going to take and I'm going to lay it right here and I'm just going to eyeball it, making sure that it's even on both sides. Because remember, where you put this one, the other 3 will follow. So we're going to put our little guy there first, make sure he's on the bottom. And then we're going to, whoops, didn't mean to do that. If I can get that off of there. Yeah, there we go. I didn't eyeball that really well. And then do the same thing. So I'm just going to kind of match it up with this side over here. And then go on that 4th score line. And go like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this guy right here. Okay. Make sure it's lined with this score line and lined with this side here. Okay. There we go. And then our last one. And I'm going to put him right there. Okay, so there's our waterfall. So it's going to kind of go like this. See that? Isn't that cool? We're not done yet. So let's get our card base out. So we've got a piece of Night of Navy cut at 8.5 by 4 1/4, scored at 5. I made a full card for this one. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Piece of Whisper White cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That's going to be our mat. Okay, put him down. Ow. And then we've got some DSP. This one's cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And this is from our In Color DSP. And this is a Night of Navy. And I'm going to use the little polka dot side. Okay, so I thought that would, I don't know, just thought it would work with this particular card. And then we've got a piece of the same DSP, and this is cut at 3 1/4 by 4 inches. And actually, this is the same piece of DSP. I just cut it at, so I trimmed this down to 4, And then I trimmed this down to 5 1/4, and it made this was leftover. So, and that's about what you need. Okay. And you're just going to put adhesive on each end. Well, I want to put the adhesive on this side, not the other side. Sorry, guys. And remember, just put it on each end, because I want that side to give it a little different look. And I'm going to go, I don't know, you're going to go a little ways down. You know, you want to leave some right there open. I don't know, that might be about 3/4 of an inch. No, it's probably like 1 1/4 inches. Okay, so just lay this down. Just kind of eyeballing that. All right, so now you've got this little flap right here. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to put adhesive. I'm going to lay this in here first to kind of check, make sure everything is fitting. I am going to put adhesive right on the bottom of this right here. Okay, so right here, not on the blue, but on the white, Whisper White. So I'm just going to put a little adhesive right there. I think that'd be fine because I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus. And then I'm going to line it up. Let me put it here where you guys can see it better. Okay, this is going to be a little hard on me. I got to do it like this. Sorry, guys. Okay, and I am going to line it up with the edge of my strip right here. Okay, making sure that both sides are even. Okay. Press that down. Look at this. Okay, now, first, before I show you the magic, I'm going to put the inside in here. Just put a little adhesive like that. And look at this, y'all. We got to put some ribbon on there. I don't want to show you that yet. I got to put the ribbon on there. Why does this look like it's uneven for some reason? Okay, so I'm just going to take some of our ribbon and I'm going to snip it. I don't think I'll need this much, but we'll see. I miss those scissors. I wish they were still available. From what I understand, they weren't, you know, I guess when you don't sell something, they, you know, they get rid of it. But why? Because that was like the best. Okay. Pull this out. So I'm going to take this and I am going to wrap it around like so. Now how I adhered this was I just put some adhesive right here in the middle to keep it in place. So I'm just going to take my Stampin' Seal. I'm going to take it on this side as well. I did something to it. That's not the fault that I did something to that. All right, now push this back. Hold on, I don't want you guys to see it yet. Okay, I'm gonna trim this some more. Okay, and the reason why we're putting ribbon on here is so that the person that gets the card, the receiver, knows that you have to pull this ribbon. So you're gonna take it. That's probably a little too short, but that's okay. And you're gonna look at that. Waterfall. See how it goes? Watch. I'll do it this way. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Now, the more you, the more you go like this, it's a little easier. Okay. Isn't that neat? So cute. Aw, I think some little boy would really like to get this, and they can play with it. You know, they could even, if you leave it like this, you could even let them color it if they wanted to. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate you guys always coming and supporting me. And again, we use Way to Go. All the measurements and supplies will be listed down below for my card size, and you know what I used and everything. So again, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and leave me those comments. You know we're doing some stuff, so leave those comments. All right, talk to you later. Bye, guys.